my tripod broke, so I haven't got a new one yet. So I don't have a good place to film. So if you saw my makeshift tripod right now, you'd be very concerned for me. Hey guys, it's Chase and welcome back to my channel. So if you guys don't know, last night I went to the 5 Sauce concert in Hershey, and I had Soundcheck. So a lot of you guys, I asked on my Twitter, would you guys want to see a Soundcheck Experience, and on my Snapchat, and everyone was like, yeah, I don't know what happened. When you first get there, you get an email 3 days before, like 3 to 5 days before the concert, and it's saying like what will happen, like just basically what's gonna happen. And you don't get your tickets till the day of the concert. So you have to go to the place, you don't get them at will call. You get them at where the Soundcheck entrance is. Mine was at the North End gate. So you'd go there, and whoever bought the tickets had to go with you to sign you in, show that you're there, show the ID that you bought the tickets. You get a little envelope, which I have over there, I don't feel like getting. And it basically says your order on a little ticket. Then inside they have your tickets. This is what the ticket looks like. Very simple. You get a special lanyard. It says 5 Seconds of Summer Sounds Live, Feels Live, VIP. Then on the back it just has the tour dates. You also get a little wristlet that says 5 Seconds of Summer Sounds Live, Feels Live, VIP. So we got there at 12:30, but the doors weren't supposed to open till 3:15. They were 15 minutes late, so the doors started opening at 3:30. The lines, it was like 4 individual lines. 1 was filled up, 2 was filled up. We were in the 3rd line. Then the 4th line was just the rest, and it went like all the way to the parking lot. Get there, so like you put all your metal things in a box, you go through a scanner. You weren't allowed at all to use your cell phones. Like you were like, if you had a cell phone out, they would yell at you. Because the band didn't want people to release the stuff from Soundcheck, because the Soundcheck is such an intimate sort of thing. The Soundcheck didn't last till 4:15, I think. First, the guys sang 2 songs. Let me get this right. They sang 2 songs, which the songs they sang were Catch Fire and Wrapped Around Your Finger. Then they did Q&A, which they had like 12 to 15 questions. A lot of people there at Soundcheck. So if you want a good chance to get a question, you have to be on the outsides and not in the middle. Like my friend Ellie and I, we were in the dead middle, like middle of like the rows, but a little bit closer, dead middle of like seats. So we, sadly didn't get asked a question. We sang one more song, and they sang If You Don't Know, which is like a song not released in the US, and oh my god, it was amazing. When you're in Soundcheck, when like the guys are playing, they're like, oh yeah, like you can jump around, you can like dance and everything, and everyone of course is going crazy because it's 5 Sauce like right in front of you. But then when I got to the Q&A, I was so fucking happy because everyone was so respectful to the guys and to the people asking questions. They were like, everyone was quiet, respectful, and letting people talk, and it was great. During the question and answer, Ashton talked the most. Michael was actually like really quiet and kept to himself, and it was really weird. Callum was usually just giggling his ass off about like the stupid things other guys were saying. And Luke was like giving questions also. Not giving questions, he was answering questions. And I thought it was really cool how like you saw the guys and everything, and like they were talking to you. But like 75% of the time, they were goofing off and not even answering the questions. Like I love 5 Sauce to death. I love them. They're my little babies. But 75% of the time, someone asks a question, like a really serious question, the guys would like try to be all serious with it, then they just goof off, or they would just do a rant and then forget the question. Like, okay, let's go to the next question, because they forgot the question. And it was a little aggravating because there are some questions that like it wasn't that hard to understand. Like it was nice to see them and everything, but they were goofing off, being total like idiots. When you're in Soundcheck, honestly, make friends around you. My friends and I met these 2 girls, Em and Lily, and when you're at Soundcheck, like, it is so many girls here for the exact same thing. All want to see them, all have common interests because they're at a fucking Five Sauce concert. Of course, they're gonna have common interests. One there, Five Sauce. So, like, talk to people and, like, get to know people, because we made 2 really good friends. After they're done Soundcheck and they're like, okay, we'll see you guys later. I'm at the show, hope you enjoy it. And we're like, of course we will, you're Five Sauce. So then they were like, okay, everyone sit down. We're gonna escort you from back to front. Because at this point, you got the point of getting crowd-free merch shopping. It wasn't really crowd-free, it was just less hectic than if the whole stadium was there. Get dinner before the show, and you could get your merch before the show, before general people come in that didn't have Soundcheck. Like, I love Five Sauce and everything, but they're like ripping so many people off. Like, this tour, so they had 3 types of tour shirts. 2 I thought were really cliche and really ugly. This was the most decent one. Okay. It has them back, it just has the date that say like, sounds like, feels like. It was so fucking expensive. I could only buy 2 things, which was a shirt and a poster. The tour shirt was $40. Like, 40 bucks. Really, Five Sauce? You're gonna do me like that? Got dinner because we've been there since like 12:30, and then we're there till like 11:30. So then we had to wait in that area outside of the actual stadium, inside the stadium. We had to wait on the outer rims for 6 o'clock because that's when the actual doors would open for the general public. So then they would come in, and then everyone was allowed to go. Because they had Hey Violet, and they played a lot of songs that no one knew. Like, they played a lot of really good songs, but no one knew the songs. They only played one song people knew, and that was, Can You Feel It? Then they played some new songs, which I'm not going to say any of the new songs, because I was in love with half of them. Because they were about, oh my god, they were so funny and so amazing. They went then, One OK Rock really got everyone all like hyped and everything. They're a Japanese band, and they're like mega famous in Japan. And the lead singer waved to me and my friend Ellie, and same with the guitarist, and I was like, oh my lord, you waved to me and you're like mega famous. I could be like, the lead singer for One OK Rock waved to me. All together, like, then like just the concert went, and it was amazing. But all together, if you do have the opportunity to go to Soundcheck, and don't be nervous about it. Like, I know it seems nerve-wracking as it is, but it's really not, like, it's not that nerve-wracking. The most nerve-wracking thing is getting in, because once you're in for Soundcheck, you can't leave the arena. And if you do, you aren't getting back in. I'm just so happy. It was a great experience, because it wasn't just like a concert where it's like, oh yeah, I love Five Sauce, blah, 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 blah. But it felt more interactive than I thought it would. But honestly, if you're going to Soundcheck, please be respectful to the girls around you, the fans around you, and Five Sauce, and the security, and the people running the whole thing. Because the fans are here for the exact same thing. Five Sauce, they're here for you. And the security, they're here for your safety. And they're here to make sure Five Sauce is safe also. There were some girls that asked questions and were being just rude to Five Sauce. And I was like, what are you doing? Like, come on. I enjoyed this sort of Soundcheck Experience video. If you can go to Soundcheck, go. It's a great experience. You meet so many new people. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later, hopefully. And yeah.